being foolish, so I'ma show you what the truth is. It's only you, it's only you, it's only you. I'm not always there when you call, but I'm.
What's up, my brat dolls? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Kareen, and today we are going to be doing another juicy girl talk. And as you can tell by the title, today's video is going to be about why you should be okay with losing friends. So let's get to it. The number one reason why you should be okay with losing friends is sometimes those friends that you are holding on to are blocking your blessings, okay? Now, let me give y'all a little story time on when one of my friends at the time were blocking my blessings. The day I got rid of them, I'm telling you, my life changed. So I was friends with the girl for literally since we were in 6th grade, right? Cool girl, amazing girl, beautiful spirit, beautiful heart. Now, we were never really around each other in high school to the point where I knew her like really good, but she would always be around like whenever like a carnival would happen, or you know, we had a lot of mutual friends where we would be at their house. You know, it was a fun time for sure, but you know, things happened, life took a turn. She ended up doing things that I don't think she wanted to do, but you know, like I said, life happens. So me and this girl, we linked up, we became close, and I noticed once I started really being around her, a dark cloud was over my life. I felt like I was losing like housing, I was losing, oh my God, I was losing money. And not to say that this is all her fault, because at the end of the day, I was making poor decisions myself, so it's not to blame her for everything. But when I tell y'all, once I got rid of her friendship, because I'm like, you know what? Nothing positive is coming out of this friendship, okay? I'm in shootouts, okay? I'm around all these hood dudes and I don't even roll like that, you know what I'm saying? I'm sitting here and I'm like doing things I never thought I would be doing, you know. And granted, like I said, you choose what you want to do, so I can't fully 100% blame her, but at the same time, like, had I not been around her, none of that would have happened, you feel me? So once I got rid of her, when I tell y'all, everything switched. The sun was shining again. And this is crazy because literally I was friends with her in the winter for the first 10 days. Like, when I'm like, okay, I need to figure out if I want to be friends with her or not. Those 10 days, it was gloomy, it was snowy, and that day I decided to let her go. I promise you, 2 seconds later, the sun came out. I'm like, God, is that a confirmation? It was a confirmation. But I said all that to say, once I got rid of that friendship, y'all, the job I wanted, I got. And this is a job that I interviewed for like 3 months prior. You know, so at that point, I'm like, okay, maybe I didn't get the job. All right. So I'm thinking, all right, I didn't get the job. You know, whatever's whatever. Whole time, me dropping her, they literally called that same day like, hey, you know, it's been a while, we want to offer you the position. Okay, my skin got better. She was one of those people where, you know, she wasn't like a dress up type of person. I started to become that, which goes into number 2, but we'll get into that next. But moral to the story is, once I dropped that friendship, so many things started happening great for me. Doors started opening. I started meeting better people, and it was just amazing. You are who you hang around. Now, I know I said this in my what I'm learning in my 20s video, but I felt like this was a good video for me to go a little more in depth to what that actually means. So, as I said in that video, I was friends with somebody and They were more concerned with going to the club, going to the bar, let's get drunk, let's turn up. And I started subconsciously and physically becoming that, because once you are subconsciously doing something, you will physically become what your subconscious mind is telling you. The third reason why you should be okay with losing friends: you will begin to get better people around you. This is a big one, okay? Because I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Like I said for the first one, once I stopped being friends with the girl, when I tell you, I started meeting better people. I started going to different things, experiencing life for what it is and not for what it was, okay? And once you drop people, you'll begin to reflect on the friendship. What could you have done better? You know, what is it about that person that you did not like? Okay, y'all, key points that I'm trying to make in this one, this is just, you know, editing Kareem coming on, is make sure you're reflecting on that friendship. What could you have done better in that friendship? What did you want from them? And that's how you're gonna create your list, and that's how you're gonna get better people attracted into your life. What is it about that person that you wish they could have had? You know, and then you look at yourself, and now that shows you it's time to do work on yourself. Like, for instance, me and the friendship that, you know, we went to the bar a lot. My problem with that friendship was that person wasn't goal orientated. But what I failed to realize is that everyone is not like me. You know what I'm saying? You are who you hang around to a certain extent. But if you don't got it, you just don't got it. Like, that's just what it is. Like, sorry to say. But that gives you time to reflect within yourself and be like, okay, this is what I need to change about myself so I can attract this type of friend. Like, if you're a friend who you want somebody who's a boss, who's making money, guess what, sis? You need to become a boss. You need to be making money, because nobody who's a boss is really, and let's be real, this is the world we live in. So no one who is a boss is really going to take their time to lift up another boss. Now, should we be doing that? Yes, of course. But let's be real. If I go up to Kim Kardashian, who's a billionaire at this point, right? I think she's a billionaire. Well, her brand is, whatever. She's a millionaire. We're just gonna say millionaire, right? If I walk up to Kim Kardashian like, I wanna be your friend, she's gonna look at me like, what do you have to offer me? Besides getting rich off of me, getting rich off of my name. You know, so that's gonna give you the chance where you could reflect on yourself to show, okay, this is what I need to do, because this is the type of friend that I wanna attract. Number 4. The last and final reason why you should be okay with letting people go. You have to learn that everyone has a time limit in your life. Now, sometimes Lil Brenda from 2nd grade, she ain't it. You know what I'm saying? And I think a lot of people, and myself included, I always felt as if I had to continue being friends with people just off of our history, just off of us knowing each other for a long time, just off of all of those things, when in reality, I don't gotta fuck with you. I don't gotta be cool with you. We don't gotta be cool at all. At all. We don't have to be cool. We don't gotta be friends. We don't gotta be cordial. We don't gotta be none of that. Okay? So once I learned that, once I realized that, I tapped into myself and I said, you know what? Okay, Lil Becky from 2nd grade, she's not the person I need to be around, because at the end of the day, her chapter in my life is now closed. She's not coming to the next sequel. She's staying in that book. You know, and that also goes with number 1. Like, you know, sometimes your friends block your blessings. You think, okay, just because I've known this girl for 10 years of my life, that she has the best interest for you, when in reality, I guarantee you that's not the case, okay? From experience. Alright, y'all, so that's the end of this video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
But I'm always on time.